Hello, my loves. I am Mystic Goddess with your general reading. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign. So let's tap in and see what's coming through for you. Give me messages, please, Holy Spirit, for everyone that watches this reading when it comes to love. Give me the truth, please, Holy Spirit, for everyone that watches this reading when it comes to love. 2 more shuffles. All right. So let's see what comes out here. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Swords. So there's someone coming toward you, and they're going to come in out of nowhere. You're going to notice they're being assertive, or for some of you, this person could come off a little impatient. With the Ten of Wands being right next to that, it's also giving energy of you guys moving away from anything or anyone that could be causing burdens or stress in your life. Someone may also feel as though you're obligated to do something for them. This is kind of weird. Now, for some of you, there's someone who feels as though they're entitled to speak with you, or there's someone who wants your help in some way, and they could come in trying to make you feel like you're obligated to help them. This is giving energy of someone struggling, and it's someone that you are moving on from. Some of you could have distanced yourself from this person, but it's just coming out like they're going to come in trying to insult your intelligence in some way. Someone's coming with lies, trickery, or some type of deception. It's going to be important for you guys to remain focused. At the top of the deck, you have the 7 of Cups. So there are illusions here. Whatever they come toward you with, it's going to have some type of hidden purpose behind it. So they'll make it seem as though they just want to talk to you or they want to reconnect. For some of you, they'll make it seem as though they're being direct when in reality it's all smoke and mirrors. I don't know what this is about. Give me another card. Give me messages, please, Holy Spirit. Thank you. All right, you have the Queen of Swords and it came out in reverse. So someone's doing something to be malicious toward you. Whoever this person is giving energy of them being bitter. So they're going to do something toward you out of spite. Now, the crazy thing is this is someone who has mistreated you. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, it lets me know that this person is narcissistic. They have a tendency to be cruel and deceitful. They may even try and put you in a pessimistic mindset. So just make sure that you keep your boundaries strong and don't let anyone come in disrupting your peace. Someone's going to try and manipulate you in some way. Some of you are going to go off on that person, okay? Yeah, I just see them coming toward you being reckless, lacking discipline. And for some of you, they may even be a bit passive aggressive. Now, whoever it is, they feel very much entitled to you. That is here really strongly. Regardless of whether you are connecting with them currently or you've decided to distance yourself from the person, they still feel entitled to your energy. For a small portion of you, it could be that this person ends up reaching out to you and you ignore them and they get pissed off about it. Now, for others, I just feel like this person's coming in with some hidden motives and you're going to see right through it and they're going to get pissed off because you're calling them out on their crowd. There's someone that's going to try and con you, but it's not going to work the way that they want it to work. You're too intelligent for that. At the top of the deck, you have the Fool card here. So this is a person or a situation that you're freeing yourself from. I feel like you're looking forward to new beginnings. Now, some of you could have started something new with someone when it comes to love. But for others of you, I just feel like you're taking a different path in life. This is going to be extremely specific. Please don't force it to fit. But for a very tiny portion of you, there's going to be some type of misunderstanding here. And you're going to have an innocent role in it, but someone's going to try to make it seem as though you're being malicious or like you're being deceitful. I wouldn't be surprised if they say something nasty toward you. Some of you could even notice people having really nasty attitudes, but just know that they're miserable with their own lives. So take it with a grain of salt and keep moving forward with your life. But this is going to come out of nowhere. It's going to be really spontaneous. Some of you may not see it coming. You have the Temperance card here as well. So like I was saying before, just don't allow anyone to come in and disrupt your peace. And also, I would encourage you to use moderation when it comes to this nasty person. Do not argue with them, okay? Whoever it is, they're dead wrong. They know that they're wrong. So just make sure that you operate out of calm energy when they do come in. Give me another card. Yeah, it's almost like they're having a bad day and they may try to take it out on you. Or like I said before, someone is burdened or trying to cause you some type of burden, but there's sneakiness behind it. I just see them being, or at least trying to be assertive, trying to be direct. This is giving loud and wrong type of energy. Like they're going to come toward you in a really daring way. Really bold. There's going to be a lot of audacity. All right. You have the Hierophant card and it came out crossing. So whoever it is, they have a rebellious energy about them. Okay. And this person could be pissed off because you refuse to conform when it comes to their specific standards. I feel like this person is hypocritical. Very much a hypocrite. We have the Devil card. Whenever the Devil card comes out along with the Hierophant card crossing, even if the Hierophant card is in reverse, it lets me know that the person is a hypocrite. This is someone who may try and talk to other people about the things that they're doing wrong, or they point out wrongdoings in others when they're not living right themselves. That's the type of energy that this is giving. And for a small portion of you, this person may even be religious, but they come off demonic behind closed doors. They're not at all what they appear to be. Okay? It's almost like, I don't want to call this person uneducated. They're not uneducated, but it's just coming out like they're ignorant. Like somebody trying to tell you about you when they don't know what's going on with you. So it's going to be important for you to remain strong, remain confident. This is someone who's very much powerless. They may even try and set limitations upon you. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone who tries to make you feel like crap, all because they feel like crap themselves. At the top of the deck, you have the Sun card. So you're going to be just fine. There's also someone who's a little bit pissy or maybe even jealous because you're happy. For some of you, I feel like you being confident, you focusing on your success, you having an optimistic mindset, it really irritates this person's demons for some reason. It's so weird because you guys are calm, cool, and collected, and this person is fried, died, and laid to the side. Like, it's really weird. It's like they're going through it. They're unhappy. Their love life is a mess. They're bitter. They're spiteful. Whoever it is, they're also delusional. It's giving energy of this person just wanting to disrupt your day. So don't give them the power to do that. Give me another card. Also, this is someone who could be a drunk, or they could be into some type of drug, some type of bad habit, but they're the first one to try and preach to people, or like I said before, to try and call people out on their crowd. You have the Magician card and it came out in reverse. I'm telling you, this is someone who's up to no good. This is pure manipulation, deception, it's lies, it's trickery. Whoever the person is, their life is dull and boring. them coming at you is irresponsible on their part, especially spiritually. And I feel like this person's going to end up with a lot of blockages. For a small portion of you, they could end up losing a job, or this is someone who, if they do work at a particular place of employment, I feel like their boss is unhappy with them. This is someone who's lacking passion. They're just unhappy and is giving misery loves company type of energy. Yeah, they may even try and force you, or at least attempt to force you to feel a certain way or to move a certain way. This is someone who will try and force your hand. Huh. At the top of the deck, you have the Five of Cups in reverse. So you will move on from it. I feel like you guys have finally found peace in your life. Many of you are somewhat content. You're starting to see the positive in your life at the moment. And I feel like it irritates this person. Someone thinks that, or they expected you to be down and out. It was either after a breakup or after you left them in the dust. There's someone you have left on the curb, or a situation you left on the curb, and it's wanting to bear its head again. But I'm telling you, going back and forth with it is a complete waste of time. And whoever it is, they know that they're wrong. Also, they come off like a lazy individual. Okay. They're either a workaholic, they work way too much, or this is someone who's lazy. But it's coming out like the latter. Like they're a lazy individual. Give me another card. For some of you, this could be an ex who does not want you to get over them, but it's someone from your past, or it's a past situation. It's giving, you have to do it my way. It's my way or the highway. But they're going to be nasty about it. And it's going to show up in different aspects for all of you. Okay. For some of you, this will be regarding a lover or an ex-lover. For others of you, it could be a situation with like a coworker, a family member, a friend. It'll be different for all of you. Give me another card. And the crazy thing is, they're going to try and cause blockages for you, but they're only blocking their own life. It's irresponsible. I'm telling you, with the Knight of Pentacles, whatever they're doing is not going to get anywhere because the card is in reverse. And it may even backfire on them. Give me more messages, please, Holy Spirit. All right, you have the Seven of Pentacles, and it came out in reverse. So it's someone who feels as though the two of you have unfinished business with each other. Okay. I feel like this person has been procrastinating when it comes to taking certain action. If it's not that, I feel like this is someone who is a low effort individual. In other words, they don't put in a lot of effort. They don't show a lot of initiative. This is someone who's about to experience a lot of setbacks. With the Six of Cups being in reverse, many of you have a lot more negative memories with this person than positive. It's like they're stuck on the past and you're moving forward. They also want to keep you stuck. With the Five of Swords being right next to that, this is giving energy of someone trying to bully or intimidate you in some way. But I'm telling you, you're going to come out on top. It's not going to get them anywhere. Yeah, this person will come in kind of hostile or creating some type of conflict. Is giving bully type of energy. And for a few of you, they've done this before them in the past. Even if they haven't done it to you, they've done it to others. But see, they got the right one. All right, you have the Judgment card here. So I feel like them taking this type of action toward you is going to cause an awakening within them. Okay, there's going to be a reckoning. Give me another card. So just make sure that you use good judgment. Don't stoop to this person's level. If you're in good energy, remain in good energy. Even if you're not in good energy, try your best to get in good energy, even if that means shifting your perspective. Just know that whatever they're about to do, it doesn't have anything to do with you. It's literally projection. It's literally a miserable person who is projecting or trying to project their misery onto you. Yo, the Queen of Swords in reverse is not a nice person. They're a B word. They think they know everything. They talk a lot that they don't know. They're an unfair individual. Almost like they had a hard life or they've been through a lot and now they're making everyone around them pay for it. It's giving that type of energy. But for you, it's going to come out of nowhere. You're going to be minding your business and they're going to come toward you being nasty for absolutely no reason whatsoever. But just keep in mind, you literally have to think, wow, bless their poor little miserable heart. That's the energy you have to be in. That's what you have to be thinking, because when they come toward you, because they're full of burdens. Whoever it is, they're burnt out, they're stressed out, they're struggling. People around them are obviously not happy with them. People know that they're toxic. They're a toxic individual. But like I said, they either hide behind the church, they hide behind the Bible, they hide behind religion, or they hide behind being a knowledgeable person, an educated person, or maybe even them being the go-to person for everyone. They have advice for everyone around them except themselves. They're a hypocrite. They are a hypocrite. This is someone who will try and tell other people how to parent their children when they don't even parent their own children correctly. Or they're the type who will tell you how you should be behaving or the type of things that you should be doing. They will try to put you in their place. They will try to put you in your place when they're out of line themselves. They're not even on the right path. This is kind of pissing me off. I'm going to pull a few more cards and then I'm going to end the reading because this is pissing me off. And I'm telling you, for some of you, because there's some cups here, but there's not a lot of cups here. It's either going to be someone that you've been involved with romantically. For others of you, it's going to be someone that you have known for quite some time. It could literally be a family member, a friend, someone who's just like family. It could be a coworker. It could be someone that is an acquaintance, okay? But for many of you, it will be someone from your past or someone that you've been dealing with for quite some time. And that person is feeling away because you want to be independent of them, okay? You're leaving them behind. They expected you to be stuck on them, or they expected you to be stuck in a situation, but you're shining. You're shining bright. And they don't like it. Even if you were down and out at one point in time, they expected you to still be there. They didn't expect you to come up out of it. I heard jokes on them. Jokes on them. Give me another card. Very nasty. It's been a long time since I have witnessed energy this nasty. This is some nasty energy. All right, you have the Three of Swords, the Three of Wands. You also have the Hermit card. Now, if you notice, the Three of Swords as well as the Three of Wands both fell out on top of the Five of Cups. I'm telling you, someone is upset because you're letting things be what they are and you're moving on with your life. Okay? Also, for some of you, they expected you to accept the situation for what it was and to continue looking forward to having a future with them. Okay? Now they're upset. They're feeling away. Someone thought that they were going to keep you traumatized or that you were not going to outgrow heartbreak, outgrow some type of situation that may have had you in tears, that may have brought you a lot of sadness. You guys are literally separating yourselves from your past in some way, shape, or form. It could even be that You are separating yourself from certain characteristics, a certain lifestyle, certain negative patterns that no longer serve you. And someone is pissed off about it. With the Hermit card being here, it also lets me know that a lot of you are in solitude. Also, whatever is going to happen to them in the form of blockages or delays for coming at you in this way, it's going to cause them to self-reflect. Something is going to happen that's going to automatically make them think about how they did you. Okay? There's going to be light shine upon it. So all you have to do is continue to mind your business. All you have to do is operate out of love. I know it can be hard sometimes, but try your best to show people grace. Now, that doesn't mean allow people to walk all over you. But what I am saying is, when it comes to how certain people operate, especially when they're in really nasty energy, sometimes you just have to leave them where they're at. This is not the type of person that you try to prove a point to. This is not the type of person that you go toe to toe with. You don't have to do that. You leave that for spirit. You leave that for God. Okay? Do not go to toe with this person because they play nasty. They're used to operating on a low vibration. You don't thrive in low vibrations. Okay? You thrive when you vibrate high. So don't you dare stoop to this person's level. And if you did cross over to the dark side for just a second and you let this person have it, it's okay. Just stay out of the dark. Stay in the light. We all have to cross over to the dark side sometimes. And by dark side, I mean when we have to put a person in their place, when we have to tag in that shadow side to, give a person a piece of our mind, or when we have to, do things a certain way. Okay. And I don't want anyone to misinterpret what I'm saying. So let me explain it to you. I've told many of you before, it's not about necessarily getting rid of the shadow aspects. Okay. Now, some shadow aspects you need to get rid of, especially things that can have a stronghold over your life when it comes to certain bad drugs or bad addictions. I'm not talking about those things. What I'm talking about is, for example, let's say that you can attach really easily. Like you're the type, as soon as someone says something to piss you off, as soon as someone does something to piss you off, you cut them off like a light switch. And you do that in your everyday life. Okay, that may be a bit harsh. So that may be a shadow aspect. But there will be a time when you will need to tap into that. You don't want to get rid of that type of energy. You just need to know when to tap it in. Let's say that you have a smart mouth, okay? Let's say that you can get nasty with your words. Well, you don't want to walk around every day and using that type of energy in every single situation. So that's a shadow aspect. It doesn't mean that you get rid of it. You just tame it. There may come a time when you need to tap in that shadow where you have to put a person in their place and let them know not to play with you. There may come a time when you need to fight with your words. So it's not always about getting rid of certain shadow aspects. You got to know when to tap it in or tag it in and when to tag it out. You don't stay in it too long, but it can protect you. If you're a control freak, or if you, if you could be really controlling about certain things, there may be a time that you need that energy. There could be a point in time when that energy saves you. Okay. You just got to know when to tag it in. Okay. So it's not about getting rid of it, but I feel like this just isn't worth it. Continue moving in the direction that you're going. Don't let anyone disrupt your peace. Remain optimistic. Okay. I don't want you guys thinking about how you could have handled the situation in a better manner, or how you could have handled it perfectly if this has already happened. And if it were to happen in the future, I don't want you to think about what you should have said or what you didn't say or this, that, and the other. Just let it go. You vibrate way too high. Okay. This is not your type of frequency. There you go. That's what I mean to say. This is not the frequency that you vibrate on or that you operate out of. So don't stoop to their level. At least try not to. What will benefit you is to see the positive in everything, or to find that middle ground where you can kind of see things from different perspectives. Okay, this person, they're miserable, they're a nasty person, they're a hypocrite. You know, the truth still exists. I haven't done anything wrong to this person. And even if you have done something wrong, okay, it is what it is. I'm not a perfect individual. God is still working on me too. And keep it pushing. You got to leave this one. You got to give this one over to God. Give everything over to God. What a nasty person. Very nasty. All right. And so that is the reading, everyone. If you guys resonated with this, or if you like this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time, bye.